What's good? It's Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
This is not another damn podcast. Presented by
Damn
Selves.
Selves.
112, right?
Yes.
Oh!
Ding, ding, ding. I don't know why my mind just went to anywhere. Ding,
Dun,
ding,
dun,
ding,
dun.
ding.
You can do it anywhere.
Lil Zane.
Yeah. This is what Zane doing right now. Hell no.
Hilarious.
All right, I got to shout out the lovely Jazz, creator of J-Scope. First fitness belt that covers your entire midsection and provides 100% comfort during your workouts. Yeah.
Yes. Had a scorcher this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Hot girl summer for real, man.
Yeesh.
Yes.
So, like, leaving out in the morning for work, it was like 85 degrees
I was
in the
doing
morning.
the overnight, so it was almost 90. That's what I said. You know it's gonna be a scorcher. If you gotta have your air conditioner on high, like during the overnights.
Like,
I'm going to
damn.
do the overnight shows like 90. I'm like, God damn, it's gonna be a scorcher and shit.
Yeah.
You know it.
When I went out and I was on my way to work that morning and it was like 85 degrees, I'm like, it's like 8 in the morning. It's like 85 degrees already.
It's that same thing when it was dark outside.
Like,
still.
yeesh.
Like 2 in the morning.
It's
and
a
I'm
mess.
Like, my God, yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't go outside like Friday during that time. I made sure that I had my lunch packed and everything, and I was like, yeah, I'm not leaving the office. Like, I just be inside.
I think once I got in,
chilling.
after doing all of the radio business, I do the 75 radio shows I do. I don't think I left the house again that day.
Yeah. Well, I went out that night, and it was a big weekend for me. Yay!
Okay.
It was my 20th high school reunion.
Okay.
Yes, so 20 years.
Shout out Chicago Ag.
Yes, Chi says Cyclones. How we do. But this weekend, yes, the Cyclone class of 99ers, we got together and we went to 10 Pins. It's right by the House of Blues.
Okay.
It's a bowling. It's like
I
a
know
bowling
that
lounge.
spot,
Yeah.
I've been
It's a
there
nice
before.
little spot. Yeah.
It's like I call that the sexy bowling alley. Is what
Sexy
I call it.
bowling alley.
It does. It kind of looks sexy. It don't look
Yeah.
like a regular bowling alley.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a bowling lounge. That's what
Yeah.
they call it. A bowling
Call it
lounge.
the sexy bowling alley.
Because when I was looking at the address and they're like, oh, yeah, you can valet your car at Marina. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, it's right
Right
by the House of
downstairs.
Blues. Oh, shit. So when we pull up and then it was blocked off, we're like, well, can we? I was like, my reunion's here. And they was like, oh, the lot's full. And I'm like, mother. I was like,
Y'all
so
had the
where do
street park in this
I was like,
bitch,
so
huh?
where do I park? And they was like, you can park across the street. It was another line. I'm like, this shit probably going to be high because it's like, they had like the little valet thing or wherever they're like, you could get validated and get like the cheaper parking
Yeah.
because we were going to be at the bowling lounge. Not alley, the bowling lounge. So then we actually did look up and
It's like around House of Blues, you can find $10 lots at night, $10, $12
okay.
lots.
Well, we didn't even try because we was just like, we thought that was just going to be high.
I'm
but
just
then,
thinking about that area because I've been to House of Blues many times, of course, and there's lots like around there where they have like after 6 o'clock out by 2 a.m. like
Oh, okay.
$10, something like that. Yeah.
yeah, because I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not paying past a certain thing. But that's about what we ended up paying doing the street parking because I have the app on my phone anyway.
I hate
that
street parking with a
Yeah,
passion.
I had the app on my phone anyway for Park Chicago, and the money was already there. So like, we did find a spot right there, and we just parked, and it worked out. But it was good seeing like all my classmates that like. I mean, it's different. Like, I mean, we're on social media. Like, we contact each other, via social media. But being in person and seeing organically
I always say
being
that
around,
we're gonna
is
be the last
different.
generation that gives a shit about reunions. I think we might.
We might, yeah.
Because with social media and just like constant, you really don't lose touch with people now, unless you choose to like disappear. Like
Right.
you have to like fall off the grid now.
Right,
and not be,
right.
Like not be on no social media. Like that's be a concerted effort and shit.
Because a
but
couple people I know that, like, I'm like, whatever happened to
There's quite a
so-and-so?
few.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of right now. It's like should mention some on the
Ah.
podcast. Shout out Enrique. Where the hell is he at? You remember his ass? That's the top of the list there.
But, yeah, so when we got there, it was like kind of thin at first. It was maybe like 3-4 of us there. It was kind of, but then as the night carried on, then it built, and then it was a nice turnout. I mean,
Okay.
we had a small high school.
Okay.
Like, it was only about
What, 100 in your
118,
graduating
I think, was my
class?
graduating class. Like, we had a small school, so if like 40 people show up, then it was like, like we had like a good turnout. It was nice. And, you know, when certain people came, it's like the level went up because like their energy level, like they was like really just off the chain in high school. And they're still like they were basically like our Red Man and Method Man. That's basically what they were. Mm-hmm. They were like the yin and yang. And it was cool when they showed up. So
tell them about the podcast. Maybe they listen.
Of course. I was just about to say that. So
shout some of them out. And shit.
I am. Like, shout out to Robert, Bruce, Pam, Edward, Julius, my girl Christy.
Most of these people have no idea who they are. I know Christy and
you know Edward and Christy, yeah.
That's about it. Most of those others, not at all.
Not at all. But yeah, some of them.
Sorry, but I'm
Sandra,
not sorry. I don't know you.
That was my locker partner, Sandra. Yeah. But Lisa, Shayla.
I remember Shayla. Mm-hmm. She was hot. Shout out. Hope she's listening.
Petty. Who else? Antonio. Who else? Tisha. Yeah, it was a lot. Denzel. It was a lot of us there. Yeah.
Denzel Valentine went to high school.
No, stop.
Shout out the Bulls.
Hilarious. That'd be a problem if he was in my high school. It's like, yeah, you kind of old. You lied about your age.
He'd be he'd have been Doogie Howser if he was like because like how old is he now? He's in his 20s now.
Exactly. So he graduated 20 years ago. Yeah.
He'd have been a prodigy if he was in your high school class.
But they were like, yeah, they was like, so they was like, yeah, you got your podcast. They're like, how does that work? They're like, you know, they're like, you're a mom, you're a wife of mine, you got a full-time job. They was like, you got a podcast. And I'm just like, hey, I'm like, you just gotta balance it. It's a balancing act. You learn how to balance stuff. But shout out to all of them. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. I'm trying to like just go through my mind, just remember. Oh, Annette. It was just like so many of us there.
Like, those who didn't get mentioned and the others.
Sorry.
We just say
I'm sorry. Yeah.
And the others.
Love you guys. Oh, and shout out our physics teacher was there, and he's still at our high school. Shout out Mr. Martin, and he hasn't aged. Mr. Martin still looks exactly the same.
I have no idea if anybody from Kenwood is still there from when I was there.
He's still there because we were like, "You're still here." He was like, "I'm still." We was like, "What?" We couldn't believe he was still here. Like, oh my gosh.
Shout out and rest in peace to the legendary Judson Todd Allen.
Yes.
He was part of that class as well.
Yeah. And we honored him. Oh, yeah. Shout out Courtney and Elena. Yeah, because like we did honor Judson because we have a scholarship actually in his name, the Judson Todd Allen Scholarship. And we awarded a senior $1,500 for them. And they're actually going to U of I and they're going to be majoring in food science. So following the same path that Judson took. So
okay, same school, same major.
Same school, same major. Yep. So awesome. So we're
that just happened, or was that required? Like you have to go here and major in food
science? It just worked out. It worked out like that. It worked out like that, you know.
If you want to go to UCLA and major in law, like just now you don't get the scholarship.
It just worked out like that. That's how it worked out. But definitely Friday. The one who put the damn thing together, Alfonso. Love you, Alfonso.
Okay.
He's the one who put the whole thing together. And I'm just so proud of him that I was like, the fact that he lives in China, because he's been teaching over in China.
Teaching abroad?
Yeah, he's teaching abroad. And
how many broads is he teaching?
That's an old joke. Yeah, he's teaching abroad. He's a professor. And the fact that he pulled together this whole reunion and did all of it, and like you were in China, you were on the other side of the world, and like you put this together and you found this spot for us. So big shout out to him for putting together a great reunion for us.
Gotta shout out Erica King, who's putting together our Kenwood reunion. Should I say the year?
Go ahead. I dropped mine. I said my 20 years.
We'll just say it's
more than 20.
More
than 20.
Silver, correct? And I'll leave it.
Yeah,
at that.
silver.
Silver. Smart people know, yeah. The dummies like y'all don't deserve to know. You working here. Silver this year, yeah. So shout out Erica King. Like I'll be one of the DJs for the picnic.
Nice.
And that one is coming together. It's in August that
cool.
reunion. So I'll give an update on who I run into at our reunion when we get there.
But very cool. Like just the memories that just came back, and then we took plenty of pictures and just shared like great times, great stories, and just seeing all of us, we're real adults now. Like our physics teacher, Mr. Martin, he was just like, wow, you guys are like married with like families. He couldn't like believe, like, just look, we're like, that was 20 years ago when we graduated. Like, yeah, we old now, Mr. Martin. Like, yeah, of course we can have like babies and husbands and wives and stuff. But it was fun seeing him at the picnic. The picnic also, like I said, we did the scholarship and we had the DJ. It was really hot though. Really, really hot on Saturday. So most of the time we stayed inside the building. Okay. We went outside for a little bit. Ariana actually wanted to run the bases because like the baseball field out there. And she's like, Daddy, I want to run. And Marcus was like, you want to run the bases? She's like, yeah. And he's like, okay, so he walked over with her and she ran the bases because she wanted to run the bases.
Marcus was probably done for the day after.
Yeah, he stood there and he watched her. He was like, But it was a scorcher though. And also another thing that we did, that I'm glad that I got to take Ariana to do, because my school is an agriculture school. We have an animal science wing. Okay. And one of the students had the alpacas out. It was 2 of them. And then Ariana got to pet the alpaca. She was like, do you want to pet? And then she was like, yeah. She was like, he's so soft. She's like, he's so soft. And I'm like, yeah, this is mommy's school. And I got to walk the halls and show her around and everything and showed her where the pool was. And she was like, I want to go swimming. I was like, no, we can't go swimming. You doing that? She was looking at the pool like,
walk the bases. You ain't swimming.
She's like, I want to go to the pool. I was like, no, you can't go to the pool. Kid. I showed her the gym. It was locked though, but I lifted her up so she could look through the window and see the gym. So yeah, but it was cool just being back in the high school. Take her to Kenwood's
might bring her along.
Yeah, she could.
Sort of.
She could tag along with you. Yeah,
might do that. She might want to help me DJ. She did it before.
Her rock the crowd.
DJ Ari's back, making her return. Yeah, she's back. Yeah,
but it's just funny though. Like when you leave, you think about like the last time we really, really walked the halls for real. Like was high school, so 20 years ago, and we all had the same conclusion. We was like, the school seems a lot smaller now that we're
everybody says
now that we're like adults.
Everybody says that.
When we were saying the bathroom, we're like, this bathroom feels really small. Like this bathroom is little now. Like the school feels a lot smaller. It feels a lot smaller now. But yeah, you know. But it was good times. Hot times, but good times. So
hot girl summer.
Just you know, go out, fellowship with your people. And I hate to keep on saying this, but give your people flowers while they're here because you know, we
never know. Look at Judson.
Yeah, like I said, all of it, like we still are just it still hurts, you know, it does. It still hurts. But you know, we're gonna do good and keep his memory alive by the scholarship and other things. So yeah.
Shout out Aisha Curry since we're talking about hot girl summers.
Hot girl
She's
summer.
at it again.
I was like,
Aisha Curry's, I think she's trolling now. She likes people to talk shit about her. I don't know what it is, but she just does stupid shit on purpose now. I don't know if she just has blonde moments or whatever, but Aisha Curry is just funny.
Well, this one wasn't her fault. It's like,
for those that don't know, Megan Thee Stallion, she's the latest in female MCs now. Like last summer was Cardi, Megan, this her summer now. And them did a hot girl summer, and now everybody's giving a definition of what it is. And that's Aisha Curry about hot girl summer.
Oh, I was about something else with Aisha.
We getting to that too.
Okay, I missed that one.
The dance is coming. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because that's the one. I was like, that wasn't even her fault. The
dance is coming.
That wasn't even her fault. Yeah.
So being a hot girl is about being unapologetically you, having fun, being confident, living your truth, being the life of the party, etc. That's what Aisha Curry. Well, that was that Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, and it is.
Yeah.
Do you, boo?
Now, Aisha Curry's response was something. I don't have a response in front of me, but she got mocked for like not knowing what a hot girl summer was.
What a hot girl summer was.
And then let's do the dance, okay?
Yes.
I'll let you talk about that real quick.
So people were talking about, and people were just going in hard about her dancing and everything. And I'm like, what's the dancing that they were going hard about? So then I looked at the video. It was her doing the Millie Rock. She was doing,
It's a guy whose name was Millie Rock was a guy. His name was 2 Millie. He had a song out some years back. That was it. Never gonna have another hit. Yeah, sorry, 2 Millie.
And when she did,
that's it. Go ahead.
He's with the Laffy Taffy. He's hanging with the
Panda. Shout out designer.
Yeah, like,
never gonna have another one. That's it.
Looking boys.
Ooh. Hot Styles, yeah, along with Young Jock, yeah. Speaking of which, he didn't have that many hits either. Shout out Young Jock.
With the motorcycle. Mm-hmm. Okay. But so she was doing her Millie Rock, and then I think Hot 97 posted a video said that she killed her Millie Rock, and people were being really cruel, just saying really just extra stuff. Like one person was like, Steph Curry is the first married man to voluntarily sleep on a couch. Just stuff like that. I'm like, okay, that's hard. It's just like, just going just way hard. And I'm like, to me, it looked like she was just having fun.
That was her mom dancing shit.
It like her just having fun. And it looked like the expression, dance like,
mom dance.
Dance like no one's watching.
Yeah, shout out Xavier Pope.
And you're just being silly. Like, I mean, like, I'm a dancer. I know how to dance, so don't come for me. So, like, if I'm just being silly...
And I just bullshit when
you
I'm
may
at parties,
see when I'm being silly, you know, it may not... Well, I have a good rhythm, so even my silly dance still looks okay. But, you know what I'm saying.
Silly Rock even looks like a Millie Rock.
Right, even my silly rock like a Millie Rock, because I can dance. But, it looked like she was just being silly, because the whole purpose of the video that it looked like Steph was recording it, she just opened up her 4th restaurant. 4th, not 1, not 2, not 1, not 2, not 3.
We'll talk about all of that.
She opened up her 4th restaurant. So being a person who opens up a 4th restaurant is something to celebrate. It's a pretty big deal. And from what Aisha states herself, she states that it's all her that's open. And she said that her husband hasn't given her a dime to open any of her restaurants. She said, this is all me. My husband is not giving me a dime to open up any of my restaurants. It's all me. She's like, this is my brand. I'm trying to brand. She's a cover girl, too. So Aisha does have her own money. Yeah. Obviously, Steph has a lot more because he's worth a lot of freaking money.
Is Steph the highest paid player in the league now? I think he's number 1.
Is he?
He's up there. I know.
He's up there. I know, like Westbrook got a gang of money. Yeah.
I think Steph is number 1, if I'm not mistaken.
He got a bag. He got the bag. I think
he's the highest paid player in the NBA at this point.
He got the duffel, Versace. He got garbage. He got everything. Got a bag.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I think Steph's number 1 at this point. Yeah.
But she has her own money and everything. So she's like, it's all her that did this. And then Steph was like,
I got it.
Steph had the ultimate clap. You do Steph. Steph had the ultimate this. This was Steph.
We were asking about Aisha's dance, and he said, "Hey, slow news day. I see, huh?" He said, well, "Just make sure y'all send me the video of you dancing at your own restaurant opening."
Mic drop.
We know what this reminded me of. It's funny you mentioned not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. It's LeBron after he lost the NBA Finals to the Dallas Mavericks in 2011. He's like. And they said, what do you say to those people that say you choke? He said, well, the same problems those people had yesterday are the same going to have tomorrow.
I'm going to continue to live my
best life with my family. Yeah, like, it's the same thing Steph said. But my wife opening restaurants. What you doing? That's what
I'm on a Mediterranean cruise with my family. What are you doing?
LeBron was like, I lost a basketball game.
What are you doing?
Losing at life.
Like, what are you doing? Which, when you break it down like that, it's like most of us are.
At the end of the day, who cares? Like, I lost the basketball. BFD. Lost the basketball game.
Right.
And it's like, that's what he was like, I'm winning. And said, well, y'all talking shit about me.
And then he finished. He said, we're going to continue to Millie Rock. And he started dancing. And then Aisha, you could see her in the background cover her face. And she was like, I hate you. Or she said like that in a joking way, in a playful way. Because she was just like blushing. She was covering her face like, oh my gosh. But Steph is like, you ain't gonna cover my wife.
My mind went back to that LeBron moment in 2011 when I saw that. I said, Steph had to my wife opening restaurant. What's yours doing?
If your husband or your wife don't clap back like how he does for his wife, then are you even married? Like the way that he stand, like Steph stand for his wife, like after the red table thing. And he was like,
Red Bone Table Talk. Greatest episode of the podcast ever. Go ahead.
He was like, he stood for her strong then because he was like, he was like, you put yourself out there, out there every day, no matter what bullshit comes after you. He said, and I'm so proud of you for being unapologetically you. Like Steph, he claps hard for his wife.
Aisha was just, and even going back to that,
hard for his wife.
She's just giving her opinion. You don't have to agree with it. Like,
right,
she's just giving her about it'd be nice to get a look every now and then. Like, yeah,
Right.
I don't
And then
necessarily agree with her, but she could say this.
And then they took it and they just ran with it. I'm like, you missed the whole. I mean, she talked about she has anxiety about women just throwing themselves at her husband, obviously in front of her. And I mean, and as a woman who is married, I'm like,
Steph's the highest paid player in the NBA, and let's be honest, yeah, like you as a woman, you speak like Steph's not an ugly dude,
he's
right?
not ugly. Like I said, he's not just saying my type, but he's not an ugly guy. He's not.
Shit. So of course, women are gonna throw themselves at him.
Yeah, throw themselves at him. And then from what Aisha said, she was like, Steph is a nice guy. She was like, sorry, I don't have any stories to tell about that. He has a different personality. She said, the only time I've seen him show anger is on the court. She was like, he's a super nice guy. Yeah, she's like, he's a super nice guy.
She jumped in on that about the rest of it.
She's like, he's a super nice guy. He never gets mad. So... She's like, I don't know what to tell you. But Marcus was like, Steph should have said, nah, when your wife opens up a fourth restaurant, he said, we should have went there. A fourth restaurant this lady's opening up.
Another incident I thought about too was the same, it was in the Super Bowl one year when, Seattle lost to was it the Patriots? Yeah. I think it was when Russell Wilson threw that interception. A second and goal, like, yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, people talk shit about it. I was like, yeah, dude, I got Sierra at home. So
Sierra.
Gives a fuck if I lost that game and shit, yeah. I'm going home to bank, Sierra. What are you going home
to?
Seeing
her, speaking of that, did you see her dancing when she danced to a club version of Baby Shark?
I don't remember.
Yeah, she was dancing in a swimsuit in the water, and Sierra was...
Yeah.
She was working her Sierra twerking.
So Russ didn't give a shit about that. You can talk shit about me, but look what I'm going home to.
Right.
She was
beautiful wife, beautiful kid. So.
And I'm rich and famous too, so shut the fuck up.
My whole thing about that whole Ayesha Curry thing, I think that she's just been forever just branded, because after the whole thing about her saying that she wants to cover up because she wants to.
It's her choice, yeah.
And it's like. Why do people actually get mad?
Some women are gonna be Ayesha Curry. Some women are gonna be Amber Rose. Like, I think both of them have
Ayesha
a choice.
Curry.
They both.
I do. I lean
neither one of them is wrong to me. It's like
with my dressing.
It's your personal choice.
Right.
As a woman.
And I'm like, why did people get actually in their feel? People actually mad at her about that. So my thing is, I think that since that incident, it's like no matter what she says, and people are just gonna try to find fault with it. And it's like,
she's just not very popular ever since that incident, however many years ago.
Yeah, but to me, it's like I said, obviously, I don't know the Currys, I don't know what goes on, but on surface, it seemed like she's living her best life. Okay,
yeah, we don't know what goes on in their house, but to us, it seems like they're winning. They winning. It seems like to me.
You married your high school sweetheart, so your body count's low. We can assume that your husband seems like he's faithful to you and comes home to his kids and you.
Yeah, no bullshit.
He seems
Steph
faithful.
Been around, got drafted in 2009. No scandals.
10 years. Yeah, no
scandals in the last 10 years.
You guys got 3 beautiful kids. Mm-hmm. You open up your 4th restaurant. Mm-hmm. Steph is the highest paid player in the league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
just
went to 5 straight finals.
You had a cooking show. She had a cooking show.
First team since Bill Russell's Celtics to go to 5 straight NBA finals. So you see breaking records and shit.
So on all this surface, it seemed like I said, we don't know them personally, but on the surface. Mm-hmm. And then when I look, I've seen like the videos of like the families, like the Currys and I forget what Aisha's maiden name is, but their families, like y'all families actually like each other. Mm-hmm. You know, that's hard sometimes with in-laws. Like you guys are a really well-connected, group. Like you guys do things together. Like Seth does stuff with them. Seidel.
Oh yeah.
They do like, what I mean?
Seidel Curry's fine.
Seidel, yeah.
Yes. Shout out. Yes.
Well, she's married too, so.
She's still a dime. Yeah. She's a married dime. Yes.
But on the surface, it seems like everything is good. Mm-hmm. Your daughter has a great personality. Riley Curry, she's just
she's a star in the making.
She's a personality plus. Like she, like Ari remind me, like the way her personality. She's a little Ari-ish. Like Ari be like
Ari better, but I'm just
biased. It's my baby. So of course I like my baby. But the way that she's outgoing, like my daughter is outgoing like that. So
shout out Ari.
But yeah, on the surface, it seemed like you're living a good life. Like we said, we don't know them personally, but. I could see like
from outside looking in, they doing all right.
People but when people think that, and I know this from personal experience, but people think that you're too happy. People don't like you if you're too happy. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody that damn happy. Well, find your own happiness. Maybe people I am that's happy. Like, yes, like I can't say, like, I mean, we ain't the Currys, like, you know, financially. Hopefully we get there one day. But I mean, my life is good over here. I'm good on my end. Like, I'm happy where I'm at.
I'm fine where I'm at.
I'm happy, you know.
I'm doing all right. And I'll leave it at that. I'm doing better now than I've done in my life. Like, I'm at the happiest I've been in my life at this point, I would say.
But people, like, misery loves company. That's so true. Like, people don't want you to be happy. And I don't get that. I've never been that person where it's like, you guys are so happy and I hope that you, like, no. Find your own happiness. Stop shitting on other people.
Want to stay messy real quick?
Oh, yeah.
You heard about Omarion, Lil Fizz, and the baby mama. You heard about that mess, right?
No.
Omarion, his baby mama is now dating Lil Fizz.
The one on April something? Is that
Yes.
her name? Yeah, because like they had their little baby is cute.
Yeah, she's now dating Lil Fizz, who, for those that don't know, is another member of B2K. B2K recently has gotten back together, like, as they on tour, like, yeah. So
right.
It's create a real ugly situation. And to me, I think homie should be off limits. It's like, especially like they're in a band together. It's like she did that shit on purpose to piss him off.
Right. Like, it's
That's
not,
how I look at it.
It's not like, okay,
and
like
Fizz is kind of a bitch for like doing it too. It's like, yeah.
It's not like somebody that, like, okay, like, I vaguely knew you in high school, and it's not that. It's like we were in a group, like we were on the road together. This is like my brother from another mother, basically.
Yeah.
So that's
my thing. Like,
I
have exes, of course. Just don't mess with nobody I know.
right.
Of course, I know life goes on. Like, I don't sit and pine forever. But like, just
Right.
don't mess with no other DJs or like, there's nobody I know
In
like,
your
my
circle here.
Like, I just don't. That's whack. Just
Right.
don't do it.
That's super whack. But that's like, ugh. It's like, you know what you like the Ray J thing. She smashed your homie. It's like you said about the girl on For the Love of Ray J. You smashed your homie.
That's facts right there.
That's out there. Let's do better, ladies. It's plenty of fish in the sea. Let's not smash a homie.
Especially like how they supposed to go on tour after this shit?
Baby, turn around and let me see the sexy bike go bum, bum, bum.
Yes.
Bum.
It's gonna be like Duck and
I'm about to
Jason.
say, get out my
Five
head, get out my
Heartbeats and
head. They're like gonna be rolling
shit. Tired of your
around.
shit, they're like,
Ain't gonna bring no breakdown though.
It's like this I wish.
Ray Charles. It ain't gonna be that for real. They gonna be throwing bowls like Ludacris.
We gotta teach them how to use it. See, they don't have the Sarge and Jimmy and shit. So they don't know how to use it, but they got.
My thing I always say, don't let no hoe fuck up your money. Because you guys are back on tour. I'm sure it's paying a handsome amount of money for you guys to go back on tour.
Let's be honest. Y'all need the money.
Y'all need the money.
B2K.
Y'all doing Love and Hip Hop.
It's like,
I'm sorry, not throwing shade,
especially
but
those other three guys. Like, even though Marion, he had the most success and he hasn't done nothing since Supposed to
touch.
Oh, you went back even further.
Touch.
I went, young girls so close to me.
I forgot about that song.
Everybody remembers what's the
yeah,
name?
you trust the
guy
eat the booty like groceries.
Everybody
Yeah.
remembers Aiko. Nobody remembers his old Marion song.
Oh, that was his song?
Yes. Nobody
I just remember Eat the Booty Like Groceries.
Yes, because she's had the most memorable line, but it was his song. Nobody remembers even.
Oh,
so
shit.
there you go. But that's the last thing I remember him on was that.
I was
shit.
just going with the touch. Touch.
And he had the most success, so you know them other three cats need the money.
Yeah. Well, Raspy. Well. Enough said.
Yikes. Speaking of money, $70 million on the table right now for Mr. Eddie Murphy.
Woo!
Eddie,
Black man, get your money.
I'm excited about this.
Money.
He's in negotiations, possibly to do a Netflix special. Eddie hasn't been on stage. I haven't seen him since Raw. I'll be amazing. I'm excited about this.
I got McDonald's.
Netflix, make this shit happen.
I got McDonald's.
I want to see if Eddie still got it. I don't think he lost it. I'm pretty sure he's still hilarious. I would love to see an Eddie Murphy, especially all he's been through the last 30 years.
What's Raw? Eddie, I don't like the way you treat me,
That's
Eddie.
Raw, yeah.
You treat me like animal, Eddie.
Yeah, that's Raw.
Yeah, I didn't see Raw till I was like 21.
I saw Raw and Delirious both in high school.
Well,
I saw Raw when I was
very
in
young
school.
when
I
it came
snuck and watched
out.
Raw.
Yeah, I was very young
And then
when
I
Raw
saw
came out.
Delirious in high school. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't watch it till I was like college age. So yeah,
Two classics. Yeah.
It was.
And I would love to see another.
We got McDonald's.
But this will be unprecedented. Like, first, Eddie ain't been on the stage, like, probably since the 80s.
Yeah.
And then once he became a movie star, he stopped doing comedy. Yeah, so it would be nice to see that. And he would have got more than Chappelle, more than Chris Rock. Like, he'd have got more than both of them. But Chris Rock got like 50, and Chappelle I think got 60.
Yeah.
Eddie would get 70. He get both more than both.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Make that happen.
He's a
Netflix,
legend.
come on,
Yeah.
Netflix, don't be on that bullshit.
And then
Get
y'all
Eddie
just
on
went up
stage.
on our subscription, so give him that damn money.
Yep.
Y'all got it.
Especially y'all got it, and plus we just want to see Eddie on stage again.
Yeah.
I know I do. When I saw that, I'm like, yes, come on, Netflix, make it happen.
So when the kids go to bed, I'll be
The new Eddie Murphy special.
Me and Marcus.
Yeah, it hasn't been
have our date
finalized
out,
yet, but I'm pulling for like, come on, Netflix.
Yes.
Make it happen.
And Marcus loved Eddie. That's like his favorite, one of his
Eddie's,
favorites.
I think it's Eddie and Chris Rock are my two favorites as far as if I had to name GOATs, it'd be like one. It might be 1A and 1B. They both pretty up there because I like Raw and Bring the Pain. They're probably my two
Chappelle like
favorite
around
stand-ups.
2 maybe then.
Chappelle is in there.
Yeah, Chappelle's
Top
up there.
5. He's up there. But to me, like Eddie and Chris Rock are like a step above.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chappelle. Eddie and Chris are a little bit of.
They're Mount Rushmore. They're Mount Rushmore. Yeah, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
So that'd be the Mount Rushmore of those three. And prior, is that the Mount Rushmore of comedy? Possibly.
Probably.
Yeah.
I will mention George Carlin.
Carlin goes up there. Yeah, Carlin and Pryor are more from the previous generation, but I think Chris, Eddie, and Chappelle are like the same generation.
I seriously about Tall Black Blonde.
And also shout out Martin. Can't forget about Martin Lawrence. Yeah. So maybe from our generation, that's the Mount Rushmore. Eddie, Chappelle, Rock, and Martin. Margin.
Probably,
That might be our Mount Rushmore. I put Pryor and Carlin in another generation.
Yeah.
So for ours, it'd be those four, maybe. I like it.
Honorable mentions. Yeah. Who you with?
Oh, Bernie.
Who you with?
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Man, I miss Bernie. Like you said,
Yeah.
yeah. Cause you just miss him sometimes, like just watching, like, you know, any movie that Bernie Mac was in. I know we go on a tangent. Yeah, any movie Bernie Mac was in, it's like it could be like a movie that wasn't that good, but then his scenes were always just like great.
Yes. Do pussy taste like pumpkin pie? I said, I ain't never had pumpkin pie.
Kick
it! You don't understand. I ain't afraid of you motherfuckers. Classic Vendetta.
If someone can't like it for who you are, fuck him. Fuck him. Lessons I'm gonna teach Ariana when she gets older.
Absolutely, when she gets like kids age.
And I'm about to say it like that. When she gets about 15, 16.
To me, I'll say that shit.
When she get about 15, 16, I'm gonna say it like that.
Uncle Bernie, Uncle Oz, let him say that. Sitting on, there it is. Let me get in on that.
But
shit.
you have to get that to that point. People don't accept you for who you are.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Also, another
That's
one,
real talk.
honorable mention, shout out the legendary Damon Wayans got a shout out.
Yeah.
Damon's one of my favorites as well, too.
And a personal friend, so. Dropping the names right there, right?
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, if we want to keep messy, too, going back a little bit with the NBA.
Okay.
You saw KG.
What happened? I didn't get this story. This
His
is
wife.
Breaking news would be what happened.
His wife,
The homie smashed. Please don't let the
no homies. They're getting divorced.
Okay.
They have 2 children. His wife, $100K a month, and spousal and child support.
He gonna have to do
$100K.
He gonna have to ask TNT for a raise for Area 21.
I was like, wait, what? She was trying to get. I think she was trying to get like 146 for spousal, and then. But they gonna put it as 100, and he's trying to, because he's like, we signed an ironclad prenup, and he's trying to go back to his prenup saying, no, this and this and that. But then she's like, no, he violated the prenup because she said that he was supposed to be putting money aside in a separate account should they split or whatever. And then she said that account was not funded the way that he said that he was supposed to fund it. So she said he's in violation of the prenup.
Okay.
So it's going to get, like, they're still trying to iron it out, but right now she's getting $100K a month. So that's over $1 million a year. My question that I have, ladies, what the hell do you need $100,000 a month for? I mean, I know you got 2 kids. I got 2 kids. I don't spend nowhere near $100,000 a month on my kids. I'm just saying, I know how much 2 kids cost. So
Area 21. That's what
I'm doing the math. Like the little, like, well, he's not. They call him like the African Gary Coleman. It's like, I know you said like, the videos on Facebook where they're like figuring out how people wasted my time. It's like a guy, he looks like a kid, but he's actually like my age for real. And then, you've seen like the African guy, he's like counting up stuff and like calculating like those videos on Facebook or whatever. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to calculate up. I'm like, okay, 100,000 a month. So even if you go like to like the best private schools, you're not going to spend that much a month. So I just have questions. Even if you get $5,000 a month in child support, that's $60,000 a year. And a lot of people don't even make $60,000 a year. A lot of people's annual salary is even $60,000 a year.
Yes, so what's your annual salary? It's less than that, the average person.
So I'm just putting out numbers out there. So, but they like KG made over $300 million over his career.
Yeah, because at one point he was the highest paid player in the league. So those that don't remember, let's go back maybe 10 years. Like KG had that spot that Steph got now.
Yeah,
he signed.
He was getting that money. Contract. Yeah, he was getting that money.
Like back in his day.
So KG, they like, he got it. What's the phrase? It ain't tricking if you got it.
Tricking if you got it. Because he made 300 in his playing career, and he's still getting money from TNT.
Yeah.
Area 21.
TNT checks.
Shout out. Yeah.
And then he was on State Farm commercial. Sure don't.
Oh yeah, but it's
so many rings. He was on those commercials, so I'm sure he got a nice little check from that. But we'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
With that, I'll follow that story. But
ready to talk about the bullshit now?
Let me.
I've avoided this. We avoided this 2 weeks, really. Shout out Spirit King. He was on the podcast last week. That's what stopped me from talking about this last week. Because it started before a week ago. And it just intensified.
But it's a snowball. It was a snowball effect.
We'll start from the beginning. Like, at least the beginning of what's going on now.
Yeah, you put it down. You know how a snowball, as it like just rolls down the hill, it just gets really, really big. That's what happened. It's a snowball now. I'm
going to start where I was going to break it last week, but we were talking to Spirit King, and we somehow started talking about Graffiti Bridge and
Belly.
And the last dragon and shit
Belly.
like that. It's like, so the conversation took a whole nother direction and shit.
Yeah.
But it
started Spirit though.
I saw with Fox News tiki torture, Tucker Carlson. He went after
Carlson?
Fucker.
Oh,
Fucker
sorry.
Carlson.
Fucker Carlson.
I call him that. Yeah.
Okay.
He went after Representative Ilhan Omar from Minnesota.
Don't come for her.
He went after her, talking about how she hates America, and then she came back at him. He called him a racist fool and shit. So like, I like Ilhan. She got spice and shit.
Sis,
she got some spice.
Sis, if you come here to Chicago, the FOI's got you, sis. That's all I'm gonna say. Sis, we got you in Chicago, sis.
So it turned into a little bit of a back and forth, but where it really like the gasoline got poured on this fire was when one of Tucker Carlson's tweets was retweeted by President Trump. So now he's in this bullshit, and that's where we're getting now. So then I'm calling them the Fab Four or the Furious Four. What we gonna call them? The four faces of fear, like we'll call them.
The fearless foursome.
The fearless foursome.
That's what I'm gonna call them. Do my ladies run this mother for you?
Or let's rip off Good Times, the awesome foursome. We'll call them.
JJ Koofy, Hopplehead.
Yes.
Terrible.
What is Ilhan Omar, Ayanna Pressley, Alexandria Cortez, and Rashida Tlaib. I'm trying to think of the four.
Yeah.
Trying to get the four names, the four congresswomen, minority congresswomen.
Yeah, and like what do these women have in common? They're all minorities. They're all newly elected.
Yes.
Freshmen
congresswomen,
and then they're not standing for no shit because guess what? It's been a long time coming. We minorities, and I can speak. I'm a minority woman. I'm a triple minority myself, actually. So I'll go in with this. I 100% support these ladies. I'm a young black woman. So go ahead.
So then Trump's ass jumps in. I want to pull up his exact tweet. You know, I like going to the store, so I'm going to real Donald Trump on Twitter. I'm gonna read it word for word what he said.
And while you're
once his gasoline got thrown on the fire.
And my thing is, while you're pulling that up, Trump, you're not Trump the apprentice anymore. You're not Trump the businessman. You're not Trump the mogul. You're not Trump the bad hairpiece, whatever you want to call it. You're not that. You're the president of the United States of America.
Because that's what happened when Ileana started saying that he wasn't very presidential. Like, this dude, like, he's like, what president acts like this?
He doesn't.
Basically, and shit. And that's when Trump sent out his.
And I hate to like pull my spade out, but I'm gonna be black and I'm gonna cut some spades right now. I'm gonna be cutting right now. But if Obama had done half the shit that Trump did, will Obama even still be president if he did half the shit? He
definitely wouldn't have got elected. And you know,
if he got elected, he would still be president.
He'd be out of there. It's like even if
he would have got impeached. Come on now, like let's call a spade a spade. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100.
Okay, from July 14th, I have Donald Trump's tweet, the infamous tweet. That really,
July 14th.
They really poured the gas on this, like, because after he had retweeted Tucker Carlson.
Oh, and for all you people who say racism is dead.
Listen to this shit.
I'm putting up middle fingers, right? Middle fingers up.
People say that racism is dead.
Middle fingers up.
People that say racism is dead. It's about to get real in this bitch right now.
I wish this was video right now. Middle fingers up. That's what I'm giving y'all right now.
Take a sip of water.
Take a sip. If we had tea, I wish we had tea, but sip your water. Wet your whistle. Wet your whistle. Wet your whistle. Me.
So interesting to see progressive Democratic congresswomen, progressive in parentheses,
my ass itches while you talk like that.
Originally came from countries whose governments are complete and total catastrophe, the worst, most corrupt inept anywhere in the world, if they even have a functioning government at all. Now loudly and viciously telling the people of the United States, the greatest and most powerful nation on earth, how our government is to be run. Won't they go back and help fix the totally broken and crime-infested places which they came from? Then come back and show us how it's done. Those places need help badly. You can't leave America fast enough. Basically, is what he said.
Alexandria is from the Bronx. That's another country. She's from the Bronx.
Here's the thing. All four of my Americans. The only immigrant is Ileana, and she's a citizen.
Naturalized citizen. She became one in 2000. Yes. 6 years before your wife did.
The other three women were born in America.
6 years before Melania did.
Yeah.
So if
Rashida, Alexandria, and Ayanna, they were born
here
in America. Yeah.
And I'm gonna borrow from Cedric the Entertainer. Like I have the same opinion about them. Exactly about like how these freshman women are talking about Congress. I wish a motherfucker would tell me to go back. I'm from the South Side of Chicago. I wish somebody would tell me to go back where I came from. From the South Side? What are you talking about? I'm from the South Side. I still live on the South Side of Chicago. If you come over here and try that shit, you're going to get burnt. If you gotta come over here to the South Side and do that, you're going to get burnt. So tiki torches know where they stand. They stay in their little tikis, they little things.
Bubble, yeah.
They stay in their little bubble because you ain't gonna come over here on the South Side and try this shit. You ain't gonna try this on the South Side. I dare you.
Here's the thing. Here's the haha moment. Like Trump wasn't wrong in like part of what he was saying here. Maybe he said the countries whose governments are a total and complete catastrophe, the worst, most corrupt, inept in the world. When we're born here, so who's the government? American government. Who's that? You. So you're talking about yourself. You were right. You were right, dude, when you said that.
You got partial credit.
This is the most fucked up, corrupt government. Yeah,
I'll agree.
As long as you're in charge of it.
Exactly.
It is. So yeah, I would say you're absolutely right. I come from a country whose government is complete, corrupt, and fucked up right now. You're 100% right because I'm from here and you're the president. So I totally agree with you.
This is as bad as his supporters telling people from Puerto Rico that Trump is going to get them deported. Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory.
It has been.
It has been for years.
Mm-hmm. All our life.
So for you to be like, you such an American, you've clearly failed American history because everybody who passed American history knows that.
Yeah.
Everybody. Like, I learned that in grade school, that Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. I learned that in grade school.
Yeah.
So it's like...
But yeah, this fucking guy.
So how is that not racist?
Trump did the equivalent of making your mama jokes about, like if I make your mama jokes about you.
Right.
Yeah, your mama we're siblings. We got the same mother. That's like the equivalent of what he did. If I can't make your mama jokes to you, it doesn't work when you do that. That's what he did, basically. And you come from a country with corrupt governments, the worst, and like inept governments. Yeah. That's the equivalent of making your mama jokes about.
And like we're saying, like Ileana is from Somalia, but she became a citizen in the year 2000. So she's been a naturalized citizen for almost 20 years. For almost 20 years, she's been a naturalized citizen.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you talking about?
And these women right here, I think they're gonna be. This is you just add into their popularity.
You add to their popularity.
They're about to become the new face of the Democratic Party. These four, like I'm calling it now.
Oh, I'm hearing it
Remember
now.
where you heard it first.
You know I'm hearing in my mind. Play this. Dun 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 dun. They play Jay-Z to take over when they come out. They should just come out like, ooh, just cool, like, ooh, ooh. Let's make that happen. Let Oz be the DJ.
Make it happen. Oh,
yes. I'll speak that into existence. Let Oz be the DJ with that. And let me be the host, and I'll introduce them, and I'll do like a, are you ready? I'll do like a whole little like, I'll make it be like a hype show thing. That's what I do. So.
That will be the ultimate, the final piece to this. Like, she obviously can't do as much as these four women, because, who should join this cause? I think Kamala Harris should be like the head of this.
She should.
And then she would get the Democratic nomination and face Trump.
Kamala need to come on. Kamala, you need to come on with it.
She can't go as hard as them because she's going for president, but she should definitely like endorse these women, like embrace what they're doing, like because the Democratic Party definitely needs some fresh blood. And these women are fresh blood, right?
And
there.
Auntie Maxine doing
the OG right there.
Auntie Maxine, she ain't nothing to fuck with, you know. They try to come at her. But Maxine just give you that auntie look like.
But Kamala Harris definitely needs to have them as her backing. Like, I support everything these women are doing right here.
Right, because like, how you going to like? My thing is that I come at Trump supporters, and like I said, and come for me, Naima Abdullah Gully. On Facebook, come at me on Twitter, come at me on Instagram.
I'm gonna jump in some of
and I'm gonna put all of that out there. I need to get back on Twitter because I've been off a while because I've been busy.
I was on a little bit after this,
but I'm gonna be on it.
I went after some tiki torches.
So I need to get in. I want y'all to come for me. My thing is, how come
got a like right here? Somebody just like one of the things I posted.
I put this on because I follow the young Turkish. Whatever TYT, I follow them on Facebook, and they're always posting like the video about like Trump when he makes like these gaffes or whatever. And my response I wrote on the video, I wrote, how many Trump supporters does it take to screw in a light bulb? Trump says he is a light bulb, and they cheer. That's why
you saw the fucking rally he was at.
And that's why I put that.
You saw the tiki torch. I didn't even get to that. Like,
I did. And that's why
when he was further going after these four, in particular, Ilhan in particular. Like,
don't cover her. Don't cover sis.
Then they lock, send her back. Send her
and he
back.
Didn't try it, and
he just sat there.
And looked.
And then the next day he claimed that I started talking. I didn't encourage it. In fact, I downplayed it.
No, 13 seconds.
Stood there and
13 seconds went by, and in real time, 13 seconds. That's a lot of dead air.
Yeah,
you do radio.
That's
13 seconds is a long dead air.
If we don't talk for 30 seconds on this podcast, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
A lot can go.
That's a lot. Because they said it was 13 seconds that passed. He said no. I immediately started talking. So he lied again. He's just a liar. He's a fucking liar. But anyways, so like my thing is, okay, so when I said the thing about the
Ilhan Omar, Ayanna Pressley, Alexandria Cortez, and Rashida Tlaib, y'all are my heroes. I love y'all.
Y'all are our heroes.
Y'all are amazing.
And then a Trump supporter
keep doing what you're doing.
A Trump supporter tried
to need somebody like that in Illinois.
A Trump supporter tried to come after me after I made my statement about showing how dumb Trump supporters are, because I'm like, if he tells you that he's a light bulb, y'all are going to cheer. Which is true. You guys don't fact check anything. And he was like, no, you're the idiot. Because I said idiots. And then he was like, no, you're the idiot. I said, only hear hurt dogs holler. Woof. Like, if you took offense to that, woof, motherfucker, woof. So, it's like, these people be ridiculous. Like, but my thing
they calling them the squad is what they calling them here.
Squad.
So I guess we can go with that. I like squad, yeah. We need a name for these four women.
I like the fearless foursome.
I see on Bloomberg they call them squad on here.
Squad.
So
I like it. Yeah. I can do squad. Squad.
Is young, is hip. I like squad. They're young. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
But my thing is, how come, and I said this on another post, how come people who look like myself, if I say that, the racial injustices, discrimination, this and that, if I'm talking about inequality, I'm told to go back to where I came from. That's what I'm told. But you can say, make America great again.
I was just about to say that. We talk about because Trump doubled down. Like he didn't he could have just, as a president, you don't have to respond to every fucking thing. First of all, he could have just kept it moving. He doubled down. Is like, yeah, I will continue to sound like if you criticize our country, you can leave. Like he said that, but guess what? For 8 years, you criticized President
Obama.
You questioned whether he was really American.
Yes.
Like you criticized him for 8 years. So your campaign slogan, your campaign slogan was "Make America Great Again."
Right.
America. I thought America was great already.
I thought it was the greatest nation in the world.
I thought it was great already. During your running, you said America has become like a third world country. Like before he ran for president, he was talking shit all that time. Or during the Obama administration. So like, were you un-American during all of that time?
Exactly.
When you were shitting on the entire country.
That's what I'm like, the hypocrisy of that.
America's becoming a third world country.
So somebody who doesn't look like me can say that I'm going to make America great again, and they're not told to go back. If I say that, well, it's some inequality, is this and that going on, then it's like I'm told to go back to Africa. First and foremost, I've never been to Africa.
Like I said,
I've never been
there. We were born here. Our parents were born here. Grandparents, great-grandparents, great, and probably before that. That's at least 6 generations.
Right.
That were born. But somehow we still are not American no matter how many generations. You could be another like 10 generations. You're still not American. Right. As long as you look like us.
Like I was born and raised here.
Yes.
I haven't been, I've been to Jamaica. That's about it. I haven't been out the country really, not like that. But it's like, I haven't been to Africa. I want to go someday. I want to go to Egypt and look at the pyramids. I want to do that. But it's like, I've never been to Africa. So for you to say like, oh, well, go back. Well, if you don't like it and this and that. But my thing I've always said is the better slogan is make America better than ever before. That's why I say, let's make America better than it's ever been before.
Or make America great for everyone.
Let's make it better. Let's do something with all of us, because it's like when you look at the past, like people who don't look like us, you guys can have like the positive stuff to talk about. Yeah, I'm studying my lineage. I'm studying my tree, my family tree. I know my family tree. I had slaves. I can detect who was a slave. We can
shout out York Newsom.
We can point out. Name the name. We can name the slave in our
name
family.
A slave right there. Like
yeah.
That's one. I'm just
great granddaddy was a slave. I know this for a fact. He was a slave. Yeah, that's something I have to.
We don't need 23andMe. We already did that. Right. We went back. We know how far. We did our own Alex Haley up in this bitch. So we know.
And grandparents, they did sharecropping, which is basically like legal slavery.
That was slavery. It was slavery, legal but they didn't call it that.
Yeah, legal slavery. Because they were in Mississippi, grandma and grandpa, they were sharecroppers.
They picked like cotton, like for you got to pick so many pounds per day, yeah. And I'm sure they got paid. If it wasn't much, I'm sure, but you got paid. Maybe like a few cents or whatever. I don't know what the fuck you got paid.
Because mom said that when
she saw some of his records. They saw
the records, like when Granddaddy died, and cleaning out, and then they found like the records,
handwritten records. Okay, like 100 pounds on the January 4th or whatever. Oh, it's not cold. 100 pounds. Oh, it's when Mississippi is warm. So 100 pounds on July 4th. We just say like, fuck it, we make it warm.
Which wasn't our Independence Day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll reiterate that. Yeah. I'll reiterate that for my people. But it's like, so I know that history. I know the history of my mother, not even, like I said, not even going back generations. I'm just going back one with my mother. My mother being harassed as a child if she has to walk through a white neighborhood. Her being chased. She was Ariana's age. She was my daughter's age. And I wish a motherfucker would
her
throw
older brothers had to pick her up so they could run because her little legs couldn't run.
I wish a motherfucker. I would you throw rocks at my. Oh man, I'm going to jail. If somebody throw rocks at my kid, I'm going to jail. But it's like this is what my mother grew up in. Our mother grew up in. Not black people not being able to move west of Western. This is very real stuff that happened recently.
Our dad was an OG member of the Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
Original like Muhammad FOI. Original FOI.
So that's why I say, sis, Eliana, if you need when you come in Chicago, sis, FOI got you, sis. They got you, sis. So that's why I say don't even. And then you see her welcome back when she got off the plane in Minnesota, they were waiting for her at the airport and they were cheering her on.
Yes.
Her constituents was cheering her on.
Like I said, these 4 women are awesome.
They were cheering her on. And then, of course, when Trump tweeted out, he was trying to say that it was staged and that they paid actors. It's like, no, you're the only person who paid actors, because we found out years ago with your little rallies before. You have real fans now, but when you were like leading up to your presidency, like they said that they had an ad print and they were paying like $50 a person for you to go to like the Trump rally and to hold up signs and to say Trump.
To make America great, yeah.
Yeah, so you're the only person who was paying people to go out there and to stage stuff. So, I mean, he's always fixated on size, because, like, remember about his, like, inauguration or whatever, he tried to say that his crowd was bigger than Obama's, and it just wasn't.
And that's common sense that it wouldn't be.
It just wasn't.
First black president versus a douchebag. Like, who you think is going to have the bigger crowd? Duh. Fuck out of here.
This is history in the making. History was made. And then he's like, no, but mine is like, but my thing is, I say, if you're like size of say you're a man, I'm just saying, like, you need a big TV.
He did talk about how big his dick was at one point.
Let's ask Stormy Daniels.
Stormy in this bitch.
Well, let's ask Melania. Let's ask her. I'm sure she doesn't enjoy what she has to do with him. Keeping it real. So, ladies, just keep on doing your thing. Like, I stand by you. The squad. I'm down with the squad.
Down with the squad.
Down with the squad, yeah.
Shout out Ilhan Omar, Ayanna Pressley, Rashida Tlaib, and Alexandria Cortez. Shout out all 4 of them.
Can I be part of the squad? Can I be part of the squad? Can I be an honorary member, please? I got fired. I fit the mold. I fit it, you know. I fit it with them. I don't know if I want to do politics, though. That'd be too much. Because you say you need somebody in Illinois. I'm like, But do I want to go down that rabbit hole?
I'm already dealing with that with somebody else that's thinking about going down rabbit holes like that. So,
I work in government. I work in state. I do stuff now. So it's like, do I want to go down there? We might see. But squad, do your thing.
Yeah, I went in there.
Yes.
Anything else, kid? I had other shit I can ignore all of this stuff though. I think we should go out right there with the squad.
Epstein got denied bail.
And people were saying that the reason why all this was happening was distraction from that, which could be conspiracy theories or who knows. All this stuff started stirring up right when this Epstein shit was happening.
He still got denied bail, so
it's like he created diversion from that shit is what that's what the story was. That's the reason why all of this stuff is going on with these 4 congresswomen and Trump is like to create a diversion from that, but he still didn't get it.
He still didn't get it, so there it is. But ladies, do your thing.
Mm-hmm. Get the fuck up out of here.
Yes.
Thanks for listening to Not Another Damn Podcast, episode 112.
Down with the squad.
Down with the squizzard. Appreciate each and every one of you supporting. You can also get at us. Follow like the Facebook page first of all for Not Another Damn Podcast. We'll start there. Also follow me at Ozman the Wizard on Instagram and Twitter. Oz Radio on Snapchat and Facebook as well. Subscribe, share, rate, review, tune in, SoundCloud, Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, TLC Talk Radio. What up, Tasha?
Hey!
Also, you can get us on Alexa. If you have an Alexa device, just simply say, Alexa, play Not Another Damn Podcast. Shout out to everybody who got their Prime Day on.
Yeah, yes. I missed it.
You say save some money. There you go.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Hey, you save more money if you don't buy anything. As I'm pointing in my head. If you're talking about the good deals, the best deal is not buying anything at all. There you go. And I'll check out OzRadio.net too. Still a work in progress.
And you can check me out, MSIMAH626 on Instagram and on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Yes, Tiki Torches, follow me. Also, check out STR8GULLEY1 on Twitter, STR8GULLEY7 on Instagram. Also, please like the Straight Gully Facebook fan page. Check out straightgully.com for your blogs and your vlogs. New ones come in very, very soon. And for video productions, check out straightgullyproductions.com.
Mm-hmm. There it is. I gotta shout them out one more time. Ilhan Omar, Ayanna Presley, Rashida Tlaib, and Alexandria Cortez.
Yes.
Shout out. I'm Ozman the Wizard.
And Naima.
And we will talk to you later.
Bye.
I'm gone.